This is also kind of interesting to me. Piers Morgan, ever since he left, he was on MSNBC, wasn't he? Or was he on CNN? He was on CNN. And he was a nightmare on CNN. We regularly played things from him that just, made your eyes bleed. Lately, though, first of all, he's a big supporter of Donald Trump. He loves Trump.
Now, what is that?
And now he's actually almost sounding like a conservative in this editorial he wrote. They had a big gala at the Met, the Metropolitan, Museum the other night. I think they do this every year, and there's a different theme every year. This year's theme was Catholicism and Christianity. And so people were showing up in giant Pope hats and crosses and wearing, nothing but a cross, of course, showing a lot of flesh. Piers Morgan was pissed off by that. His question leads off the article. Why is it deemed unacceptable to wear a red Chinese dress to a prom, but acceptable to lampoon an entire religion at a celebrity gala? He brings up this girl from Utah that wore a Chinese-looking dress to her prom. There was nothing offensive about it. I doubt anybody in China was offended by her dress. But the Twitterverse went insane. We've got some photos of the Met Gala, and it's, to me, virtually sacrilegious. So Piers Morgan says, I was brought up Catholic. I even received not entirely successful spiritual guidance from nuns as a teenager, and I still might consider myself to be a Catholic. I know many people don't believe in any god or religion, let alone Catholicism, and I respect that. All I ask in return is for my beliefs not to be rudely disrespected. Just as I always respect others and other religions, even if I don't believe in what they represent. To me, this year's Met Gala crossed a line and was openly, brazenly disrespectful. By so doing, it confirmed itself as an organization of rank double standards because everyone knows they'd never dare to do an Islam theme or a Judaism theme. It's a great point. I just can't believe Piers Morgan is making it. Amazingly, for some reason, the Vatican gave permission for it to be Catholic themed. And they provided a variety of clothes and other items, I guess, to show off at the Met. Strange. But Piers writes, there's a massive difference between seeing religious artifacts tastefully and respectfully laid out in a museum and seeing them stuck on some flesh-flaunting celebrity's head at a party. The night was entitled Heavenly Bodies, Fashion, and Catholic Imagination, and the stars and their designers threw themselves into the theme with maximum creative gusto. Rihanna came as a silver pope, complete with mitre. Jennifer Lopez came as a jewel-encrusted multicolored cross. Kim Kardashian wore a Versace gold gown with large crosses emblazoned on her hips and torso. As he writes, the same hips and torso she spent the past 2 weeks flashing naked online. She had 2 more necklace crosses perched above her bulging cleavage. Jennifer Lopez, the Hadid sisters. Gigi went as a stained glass window, and Bella went with crosses and black leather. Ariana Grande came as Michelangelo's The Last Judgment fresco. Okay. Katy Perry came as a giant feathered angel. Ugh. Victoria's Secret model Stella Maxwell thought it was fun to have images of the Virgin Mary all over her strapless dress. So on and on and on about the disrespect and the way people flaunted and mocked. And Sarah Jessica Parker even had an entire nativity scene on her head, in her headgear. Now, as Piers points out, the Met Gala would never consider an Islamic or Jewish themed night. Never. First of all, it'd be dangerous. I think there'd be a fatwa. But they would just have too much respect for Islam to do something like this that mocked the Prophet Muhammad or mocked the pillars of their faith. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that would have just been a scene of some sort of attack.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah. But for some reason, it's fine. The cultural appropriation of Christianity is fine. on these people who don't care about Catholicism or Christianity. And it's fine to mock this religion when they certainly wouldn't do it to anybody else. And I just can't believe it was Piers Morgan that pointed all of this out. What has happened to him? Somebody get him an aspirin or something, because he's not right.